Well, good morning, everyone, anyone. This is a little off-center. I'm driving, so I apologize. I just came from reading to my son's first grade class. It was pretty awesome. My son was in a very quiet state. I don't know if it's because, you know, I'm there, or because the little kid was giving him a little bit of a hard time about, you know, me being there, you know, kids being kids. But it was wonderful just to read to them, to see them. It's Halloween, right? So, a lot of the parents that were coming in to read were like dressed up, these characters for Halloween. Hey, it was cool to see them all dressed up. And there are like a couple other parents, me being one of them, who were like just in our street clothes. And so one of the moms made a joke, you know, about me not being dressed up, in good fun. And I responded and I said, this outfit is called a mom doing the best she can. Right, because it is. So the other mom, who was like not dressed up, was like, yeah, that's my outfit too. Burn? No, I'm kidding. It really wasn't a burn. But seriously, it's a lot. So anyway, it just felt good to, you know, be amongst that childlike energy, you know, just kind of free to say whatever, because they are. Kids have no filter. I kind of envy them that, you know, that they just bloop, whatever they're thinking, they say it. You know, whatever they're feeling, they say it. And, you know, as adults, we should probably respect that a little more, because with kids, you don't really have to wonder. You know, they're socialized or conditioned at a certain point to, in the name of quote-unquote restraint, I guess, or good behavior, to, you know, not necessarily express everything that they're feeling. And I see where that has its place, but I'm thinking about that, you know, in relation to myself and this condition. This weekend, you know, I did something that I don't like to do, which is I asked for help. Like, I needed help. I was in so much pain that I just could not do even the most basic of things, and I needed some help. And it was the hardest thing in the world for me to ask for, which is kind of ridiculous, because that's what your friends are for. And they're not just your friends because things are great. Your real friends are your friends when things are not so great, when you're not feeling well, when you do have a chronic condition and you need help doing basic things. You know, my husband was traveling, in case anybody's wondering, well, where was her man? He was traveling. And so I needed some help. And I had a really hard time asking for that help. And I was thinking about that, and how when it comes to things like how we feel and what we need, what makes us hurt, what makes us happy, what makes us sad, we need to go back to being more like kids. Sorry about that. We need to go back to being more like kids and being open about it, and not worried about how anybody feels about it, but particularly our friends, because that's what they're there for. And I realized I haven't been a good friend because I don't let my friends know when I need them. I'm the type of friend that will say, if you need me, you let me know. But it's kind of hypocritical because, you know, I have times when I feel a little bit lonely, and there might be things I want to express to one of my girlfriends that I might not necessarily be ready to express to my husband. There might be times when, even at home with my husband, because he's pulling so much weight, you know, with me not being able to do much, me not being so mobile, I feel bad adding extra stuff on. But last night I said to him, I may need you to wash my hair. I've never asked my husband to wash my hair, but I'm gonna need his help, you know? So I think I'm gonna try being more like a kid when it comes to asking for help. I ask God for help. You know, that's not, well, you know what? That's not true, because I don't always necessarily go to him either, which is kind of weird when you think about it, because he already knows you need it. But some of that I think is rooted in pride. A lot of it is rooted in this, you know, not wanting to be a burden. I have this big thing about not wanting to be a burden on anyone. But if you need help, you need help. I needed help this weekend. I asked for help and I got it in spades. And so I'm going to try to do better about being more like a kid, or just more like a human with fragility and frailties, saying, I need some help. Until next time.